And we're back. That's right, we are back. And before the stream um started, I decided to stay on that particular stream to screenshot the comments I missed. So I will be responding to those in the Discord comment in just 2 seconds. So give me a second, because there's a couple of comments I missed. Okay. Just whenever. Does excuse making color various? Making color was a single file change. Yeah, exactly. Like that's one file change. I remember that I was talking to Moth about this some time ago. That with one file change you can change the colors. That should take you no more than probably like 30 minutes, if at all. Like, funny enough, that's actually if you don't know what you're doing, which by the way you probably shouldn't have a job if it is the case. Okay. While not a single skill being STP exclusive, they could have, funny enough, did that with some of the moves that people have been asking for a while. They could do it like that, so people were more inclined to spend STP, and don't have it to where it's limited time. Just have it to where it's like there permanently. Either that, or you can put it in the TP Metal Shop. Either or. Okay, it's done for people who have become CACs. Only custom clothes gives the SCP are the Mummy and Kiboma. And again, those are too expensive, while simultaneously not having good enough stats to be considered 5 stars. Not gonna lie, collect the STP only thing was like with filler characters like for $5. Fuse those clothes with STP exclusives. See, that one I kind of understand. The stats are actually really good, and it's a shortcut from actually trying to grind for it through Crystal Raid. I guess. They charge the SCP for existing values of 500 for person. The seeing those STP packs prices, I always prefer to pay $15 for an anime music pack with themes from DBS Broly and Superhero. I've already said it before. I'm not gonna spend any money on music. It's still scummy regardless, since the color variants of these clothes that should have been in the base game. Every piece of clothing should have been color customizable. Okay, now I'm going to, let me see Discord real quick. Right now is one of those times where I wish was actually either stream chat or voice chat. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing right now. I'm pretty sure he's busy though, he's probably working. So that's all those things still scummy. The game crashed so many times for me too, it's not even funny. Oh, so it's not just me then. Speaking of mod, that would be a good time. More custom clothes being locked behind star coins. The star coin thing is even more, I don't want to say it's more ridiculous, because it's like, at least those stay in the shop, but at the same time, they're too expensive. Unless people say, oh, you know, like the boots aren't expensive or the gloves aren't expensive, but the main part of the clothes, like the shirt you want, that's like 500 versus the gloves and boots are like 50. What's worse was colorable clothes of Just Festival, so we can only get them for 1 CAC. And again, I don't know why they do that. They could literally have it to where, I remember that Metal Gear Solid 4 did this, whereas people tried to speed run the game on like Wednesday or something like that, because like during that day, like the stuff on sale had like a discount, like 20% off or something like that. They could have it to where the Star Coin shop, like when you wait till like Friday or during the end of the week or something, that it's like 20% off or something. Because spending 500 is, it's like, some people don't have a lot of time to do the festival, while some people aren't leveled up enough to actually do it properly, especially during like PvP and stuff, whereas they'll only get like a fraction of what they actually are intending to get. Well, so like, on top of that, in order to get the most amount of star coins, you'd have to reach like the top, like, what was it, like top 500 or top like 250, or just being number 1. Like, that's when you can get the most amount of star coins. But the worst part is, even if the star coin count was like 1,000, which I'm pretty sure it is, that's only enough for 2 shirts. There's so many shirts that you have to purchase.
Bad news. I'll wait for even a moment and it's curtains.
And again, I'm gonna look at other comments after this. There's a lot to go. There's a lot to go over.
Destroy everything.
How are you not poisoned?
This attack is nothing. Softened up. Keep the pressure on. Kill. I'll kill you. You're in the final stretch now. Keep going. You've almost won.
Here.
No. No.
I guess I gotta stay on Lauren because she actually has a little bit of luck when it comes to both of these, apparently. Meanwhile, Carnage is getting like one of. Okay. Now with that out of the way, let me go ahead and see what I missed. More custom clothes are locked behind star coins, which I've already mentioned. There are only 2 clothes locked behind STP. As well as these colorable clothes are just behind the festival itself, so we can get to 1 CACs, or for 2 CACs. And again, it's like there's that, and then on top of that, it's like I don't even know. I just know that there should also be more CACs, and the prices should not be as high when it comes to that. Even if the star coin is like 200 per, you could have it to where it's like, hold on, just to be like let me check something, because I'm pretty sure I'm wrong on this regard. I'm pretty sure I'm getting these prices wrong. So I apologize if I've been misleading anybody, but I need to 100% see the price of this stuff, so I'm not straying anybody from this. So hold on.
The 4th Festival of Universes is finally underway.
Each universe's time patrollers are giving it their all. This is incredible.
The key is getting a good head start. Here's hoping they can.
Oh, never mind. It's $5.50. Yeah, $5.50 for a shirt. So if if you want a colorable Santa shirt, you gotta pay $5.50. So let me do like this real quick. $5.50, right? Overall, let's take it number 1. You get 1,000. You get 1 shirt. You get 1 shirt. Not even 2.
Greetings to all time patrollers.
You got a really good QQ bang. I'll give you that much.
The 3 universes that will compete are Universe 6, Universe 7, and Universe 11. Each
Okay, I guess it's legit.
contribute a great deal to your universe's performance. You will be rewarded handsomely.
That kind of surprises me. But yeah, you only get 1 shirt after being number 1, assuming you have 0 star coins left. you putting in that much time and effort into the festival, you should get more than that, or just have it to where they just have it to where the prices are lower. This is why Save Editor is based. As soon as you talk about breakers, your stream broke. That's that. I mean, I guess so that's the breaker's curse, which I probably should have said that because now it's gonna break again. Why are you so tiny? That's besides the point, though. But it's like somebody's child running around. Wow, I'm calling this man's parents. Got a kid running around. We got a freaking kid running around. Freaking Cotton City. Let's see here. Thank for breakfast. Those only get a fraction of a get junk change and star coins. So if you're willing to grind STP like me, and only buy them when you want some stuff, now then do it. Again, me personally, I don't buy STP. It's something that should not have existed, but it does. Exactly, it's like here. Now spend your 2 months in the base of playing a game for numbers to appease our shareholders. But if they want, they can always put packs of star coins to buy with money. Oh, don't give them that idea. You're gonna have it to where people will pay for that because again, they basically said last time if you're not number 1 or number 2, or you didn't reach or if you didn't reach the top 500, then you can, with the low cost of what was that said for the gold one, it was like over $100. For like $100, you can feel like you won, and that's for one shirt. I believe I actually did the math when it came to every character, or just or buying 99 of them. It was ridiculous, and it was the first time I ever defended Dead or Alive in their practices, and they had a $90 season passes for swimsuits, basically. Let's see here. You think being locked? I'm genuinely waiting for Xenoverse 2 to end at this point. I prefer to play other games. I remember I was talking to Martha about this. We both came to an agreement that the game should have ended when the end of Z thing happened, and everybody and they were all happy and stuff. And then it could have been, like we said, like a little thank you for supporting our game. So here's a free Supreme Kai time. That's locked behind like the little tournament event, which again doesn't take too long to do. So that's when I thought the game was going to end, with the Supreme Kai time. Then they kept going. It's not only this custom clothes, they lock artworks and orders behind star coins. They should not lock artwork behind that too, because people are already trying to save their money for the shirts and clothes that they've been wanting for years. Mastery Freezer Race. I need an adult. Let me guess a joke you came up with. If you're referring to that kid running around, we need to call security and find his parents, kind of. Yeah, I imagine him being a child. Yeah, that one I just thought about on the fly, because he's shorter than Carnage. Was fun, and the thing is, it's like I remember making Carnage short, but I don't remember him ever being that short. Because I did have it to where I think he was really small because I was supposed to give him a huge speed boost, because his whole gimmick was overwhelming the opponent with like speed. But with him, he looks smaller than anybody.
Watch out, this one's bad news. Look away for even a moment of these curtains.
Now, I'm thinking about it right now because you just mentioned that. I'm trying to imagine if a game like Breakers or a game like Xenoverse was free. And, you know, then they start charging you for X amount of stuff, where you can still play the game, you can still unlock stuff, but it takes a very long while. Or you can just pay for it to kind of shortcut it. That's why I thought about when Breakers was there. This game, I guess I understand with it being a full price game, but with the amount of content they have in this game, it's like it may as well have been a free to play game.
Destroy everything! Done it! If you let yourself...
No, I'm aware of the free-to-play version of Xenoverse 2, Xenoverse 2 Lite. I'm aware of it. I'm just saying like an actual free-to-play where everything's accessible. Because in that one, it's like you only have access to like a few characters. I forget how many there are. But you can only go up to level 50. And you only have so much people to choose from throughout like the week or two. Again, it's the same premise as when I played Dead or Alive 5 Core Fighters.
Been defeated. You wouldn't have to suffer.
What are you swinging at?
Good. Keep the pressure on. We're in the final stretch now. Keep going. You've almost won.
I think I know what it is. The game probably says, oh, she's level 160, so obviously we have to keep putting it into score, not realizing that I'm on my freezer race. Because for some reason, all of a sudden I pick her and I'm actually able to increase the score. When I was on Carnage, just like they tried to increase like the Zenny or like nothing at all. And then we had the Please Bail Me Out character in both Breakers and Xenoverse. More so Xenoverse because of his Super Soul. In Breakers you can take care of him. I know because I've been on the receiving end of that a couple times. Let's see here. They actually have a free-to-play version. Still to come. Chapter 3, the 5th festival, and Chapter 4. All 2026. That's the thing. It's like, again, it might be sooner than you think. I say that because even when you look at this festival, it's not 9 weeks, it's 6 weeks. So I'm guessing they're trying to speed things up so they can get the content out. Now, hopefully, when they do announce the DLC, that the next one, like the next announcement, doesn't come nearly as long. Because when we said it correctly, we waited, it was like 7 months or something like that for the Diamond DLC. It was like we waited, and then like 5 months later, the Diamond Vegeta trailer came out. Then 2 months later is when Super Saiyan 4 Goku trailer came out. Which again was a DLC character that everybody was already anticipating and expecting when Vegeta was announced. And something tells me, based on the track record of Gokus that have appeared in most DLCs, that he might show up again in the next DLC. So be prepared for that. Because again, like it was Goku Black, which I count. Then it was Daima Goku. Then we have Daima Vegeta. Now the last time I joked around with Martha about it, I remember saying that they're gonna wind up putting false Super Saiyan in the game, or Super Saiyan Kaioken, like from when he fought Pycon. But they're gonna have it to where it's just like another preset for Goku. I said to my hobbies, vegan sports. That one's also really good though. But again, like it's like trying to get that times 7 is probably the best thing. What does do control 12V? So it only takes 6 weeks.
Watch out!
Yeah.
Look away for even a moment.
Remember guys, Dims can only afford hair dyes in the world. With as much money as they're making, they should be able to afford a lot more than that.
This attack is nothing. Pressure on. What? Impossible.
They were with me for a while. Oh shoot. Oh no, he's dead. For a second I thought I messed up, he was going to stamina break me. Look at that. So basically, if I actually managed to get that again, within 3 attempts, I think it was, if not 4, I forget how many it was, but it was a very little amount, that I would have gotten the next level. And the thing is, like, for some reason, maybe it's just me, you got to correct me if I'm wrong, but trying to get to level like from like 100 to 120, 140 is harder when it in comparison to 140 to 160. I don't know what it is. Let me check Discord real quick. Okay. Okay. Week one open. I'm already aware of that. It's Joku. Shouldn't be too surprised. Another Joker running around. Alkarat. I mean, the clothes are decent. Let's see here. If they did, you would have Super Saiyan 4 5 years ago. Again, I don't know. It's so... Look, they work backwards. I don't know why. Like I also said, potential and Lee should have also looked a little better. Or had to where you stand like Gohan. Because he stands. Same with Super Saiyan 3. But your character just does this, like your regular fighting stance. Your character doesn't look nearly as imposing as the form it's supposed to be. It's like even when you go like Ultra Instinct, your character's doing the stance, but your stance only changes, I think, like Beast form. Like Beast form is Super Saiyan 3. I had a guess we would get Ultra Villain Golden Freeze, Ultra Villain Golden.
We'll go wait for even a moment for these curtains.
I remember, I remember saying that, like, it might be Frieza. It could be Frieza, it could be Cooler, it could be, I'm trying to think of some of the villains we've had in this game. I'm not gonna say Janemba, he's gonna get his behind whooped again. But there's another person I was thinking about. As for Ultra Villain Broly, I'm not 100% sure on that. We just got Broly last DLC. However, to be fair, we actually did get, I think, like Goku for the past 3 DLCs, and there was some other person that showed up as well. So I remember it might have been Raiden that wanted the character, but I believe it was Fury Broly that should have put in there, which I guess kind of agree with. I actually said that if they just took their time rather than trying to rush the DLCs, you actually would have saw Fury Broly in the game that you would have saw in Transform Super Saiyan in the Legendary or Full Power, based on what the thing says. And of course they won't. They have a lot of characters pre-transfer. And just get poisoned already. Jesus Christ. This man's doing bursts like he's Goku or something. Like 2019. There. Freaking get poisoned.
No! No!
Ultra villains can only be copies of already existing characters, and seemingly the strongest characters in the Dragon Ball universe. Wow. I got, that was just a waste of time, because I got literally nothing on either of them. Okay. But yeah, it's like, if they were gonna do that, in that particular regard, they would have to probably put one of the forms of Boo in there. Or what they could do is that they could just put it to where Boo Tanks or Boo or somebody like that is in the game. Not even with like the crystal in the chest, just have them in the game. Perfect Cell could be Ultra Villain, but not guaranteed, to be fair. I felt this was more of an excuse to add an extra moves to characters that didn't have them. Why just put them in the why just put my moves in there? You can just announce like another like a move pack or something. Just put it in the TP and or STP shop, or just put it to where it's in the Zenny shop. For Christ's sakes, we haven't had that updated in years. Like probably since the game came out. If we're gonna be fair. Don't forget Spopovich and Colonel Silver clothes will leak for next DBZXV2 DLC. I'm just checking his clothes because I haven't seen Colonel Silver in a while. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I see that the code and like the red scarf. Okay. Most likely say that. I give no longer any benefit of doubt no more. They're gonna introduce First Form Frost next DLC and attach the super villain to it. He's an Ultra Super Villain Buhan. I mean, it would get Vegeta. I mean, it would get Vegito to try. To be fair, because he wasn't trying in the slightest. Like he was literally just trying to aggravate him to the point where he absorbed him. That was his whole plan. Me and Moth actually had talked about this before because I think that conversation branched from some other conversation or some other topic that me and him were discussing, whereas it was a poll that somebody said who is stronger. The choices were Blue Gogeta in the Broly movie, or current peak MUI Goku. And some person said Gogeta would win. Well, first off, about a good 70% said Goku, which again is actually realistic because some people actually said that the current peak Goku is like 4 or 5 arcs ahead from what that movie was, so obviously gonna be way stronger. Of course, there was one individual that thought that, oh, because they're fused, they're stronger, or because, oh, it's Goku and Vegeta, so obviously Goku's not gonna win. Like, so if that were the case, and you're basically saying that because it's Vegito from the Buu saga, that he can beat Blue Goku because there's only one person. And then the person went on to say, when me and him went to a back and forth, that fusions will always be stronger than non-fused characters. To which I pretty much had to respond that literally Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks is not stronger than Mr. Gohan. Freaking Champa literally said that if Goku weren't tired, he could have beaten Kefla, and then was exhausted, like beyond reason, fighting Jiren.
You've done it.
She was before Jiren's Kefla. That conversation. That conversation hasn't shown up in a while. But I'm gonna be fair. But I hated it regardless.
This attack is nothing. You're in the final stretch now. Keep going, you've almost won.
Broly got dominated right there. Freaking Zenny. Okay. Let me see here. I like how the same developers from Legends of Xenoverse 2 are giving characters ultra variants. Again, because quote unquote content starvation. They starve you so much to the point where, yeah, that's what they do. Like they'll starve you out for content. Like they'll literally put out content like right now, and then they will announce a trailer 6 months later, and it's gonna say something like, "Oh, we're gonna add what I said earlier. Like we're gonna add like Pui Pui and Yakon, and we're gonna put in who else is there that should have showed up? Like Kaioken Goku, like Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. I apologize. Or they're gonna put in like garlic or tarble or something. Nah, I'm not saying all of them at once. Obviously, they're gonna only give you like 3 characters at max now. But then they'll do. But the thing is, they will announce or put in what, like 2 if not 3 good things from the DLC, while the rest of it's lackluster. So it's like if you want the good thing, you have to pay for like, I don't know, you gotta pay for what, like let's say like $15 or something. So you're basically paying $15 for like 1 or 2 moves that you're actually gonna use. Again, I already have my thoughts about Daima, this DLC. It wasn't all positive, but I at least appreciated it was $8 and not 15 or 20. Base form fusions will always be stronger than the max power they can achieve on their own, as stated in the manga. But it doesn't count they cannot master or possibly can. Saying who will win between these two is asking will be a long debate that benefits no one. It doesn't benefit anyone. And the person, for some reason, he was willing to die on that hill because he was arguing that everybody can, like, most of the comments. I wasn't going to be able to keep up with each and every one. But I did actually screenshot the back and forth between me and him. It's like 2 screenshots. And he hasn't texted since. So everyone seems to know how multipliers work. I'm not surprised. They can't do math either. It's like Goku vs Superman.
Watch out, this one's bad news. Look away for even a moment and it's curtains.
It kind of reminds me of the Batman, like with prep time type thing. Me personally, I believe if he needs that extra leg up for that extra factor, then he automatically loses the fight. Because I remember that there was a comment saying, "Oh, who would win?" Not a comment. There was a thing saying who would win. It was like Batman with X amount of time prep time or Goku. And it's like, even if he did have that amount of prep time, you know Goku's going to endlessly train. Like throughout that time. So while he's prepping, Goku's getting stronger.
I will kill you someday!
It's Bonky-less, isn't it? I didn't think about that. See here, which is why I wanted to watch the 3rd one solely for the awesome fight scene. Also, Goku and Superman respecting each other. Since this game is half live service, I don't see this game anywhere else. Yeah, obviously, no matter what they drop, people are going to pay for it. Even if it was the next DLC, like let's say it was just like Xeno Goku, and then they added like probably what, like Future Trunks' clothes in the game, like the Xenoverse version. People are going to pay for it. It could cost $9 for one character and that one set of clothes, and people will willingly pay for it. Only there will be some individuals that will boycott it, obviously, because it's egregious. But other people will like up and defend it. Actually, I don't know how he works yet.
Sup?
So I'm gonna do this raid a couple times, which, now that I think about it, it's very likely. I'm taking a guess. I'm probably gonna be wrong, but I'm assuming that after parallel quests for this thing is gonna be raid quests. Then it might be the elite then it might be the elite time patrol missions. Then it might be maybe extra missions and probably cross versus. Not in that order. It just, just either the two. And then of course the last one's gonna be whatever mode you want to get. Okay, I'm just checking if I'm in a party at my house, so I have to go through game chat. With prep time, Batman could be anyone. Remember that? Yeah, I know. Like there was, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody said he can beat God with prep time. Like again, imagine somebody were to say something like, "Oh, with enough prep time, like Batman can beat like Zeno." Like imagine that one. Like he'll literally just erase him. Or with enough prep time, he can beat Beerus. I've already told you multiple times. I've already asked people if he's been shot. Are you serious? If he's been shot before. Superman's faster than a speeding bullet. Bane caught him and broke his back. He got tripped up by Robin. He constantly gets beat up by Harley Quinn and Joker. That one ninja in the animated series was giving him the work. You know what? I'm gonna just host a room. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. See how that works. Because if I keep trying to join randoms' rooms, it's like there's no guarantee the person's gonna stick around, or there's no guarantee he's even gonna like ready up. Because sometimes they'll be waiting for a while, and not even notice the people are there. I'm not gonna give it that time of day. I'm gonna just make a room. And can someone please have it to where you can actually change like the like can they just have it to where like males and females can wear the short sleeve and long sleeve variants of that? I'm looking at the pilot suit. There's a couple of other clothes I was looking at before where I was looking at different variants or whatever. Don't know why they have it like that. Let's see here. They're literally stalling to release the last chapters unless there are more DLCs I have to pay and wait for. At this point, I'm just riding the Xenoverse 2 train until it ends. I'm casually enjoying it now. That's good. Wish you're having fun. These are cross verses, and they're changing scenery. Of course. We're back to other festivals. Week 2 cross verses. 3 sets of missions. Because again, it's like this one's not going to be the 9 weeks. This is just the 6. So that's why it might be something different each time. It's not going to be like parallel quest for week 1 and week 5 this time. I'm assuming. So my guess, while there's an parallel quest, while there's a raid quest going on right now, they're probably going to want people to play this raid by, of course, giving you that boost for the festival. See here, you said week 2 cross versus week 3 extra mission, 16 week, week 4 raid week, week 5 extra mission week. The last new game where they came up with this game was like 2 years ago. It's called Breakers. Okay. I guess so. Yeah, they did. Like it's basically a big mode that you pay for. Like, and I say that because you look at the other modes that were actually slightly innovative. If I'm gonna be like, I don't know, kind of stretching it. It's like you look at Crystal Raid and Cross Versus. And with cross versus, again, the mode can be entertaining, but you need good teammates because sometimes they do stand around and do nothing while you're putting in 95% of the work, while the other team is all participating and just racking up points at a ridiculously fast pace. But yeah, like there was a couple modes I think I actually wanted in this game before that could still be a thing. Like even when I said capture a Dragon Ball, you know, it's because of 7 Dragon Balls. As long as when the team gets like 4 Dragon Balls, and they pretty much already have the match won. You can do a blowout thing, and get like all 7 or something like that, and get extra rewards. And then the other mode, like me and I believe Saturday discussed, was like survival mode, or have it to where you beat people like in like time attack or something. Just certain stuff to kind of I don't know, but it's like even when you look at like the offline mode, you just see like 1-on-1, 2-on-2, and 3-on-3. I believe there could be a little more than that. They could even have it to where there's a DLC. No, I'm gonna just start it right now. They could even have it to where there's like a mode where it's like handicap matches or something, where it's like 1 versus 2, or 2 versus 3, or something like that, or 1-on-3. Well, you can do stuff like that, because I know sometimes, myself included, I try to do stuff for my character stories, and sometimes I have to wait for somebody to get knocked down first before everything can actually happen. And sometimes when I'm fighting, you'll see a person knocked down, and it doesn't make sense for the story. I'll put this one on. Wait, hold on, slow. He might have Pillar Storm. You know what? I'm gonna just put this one on. Again, I'm gonna see how he fights first, and then I can make my decision. I want to see a long sleeve polysuit top and a short shorts variant of the polysuit leggings. Yeah, a short shorts variant that would actually be cool. Or just have it to where there's a Daima pack, as you can see. Then they just have it to where there's like a Dragon Ball The Breakers pack. Or you can just have it to where, like I said before, as long as you have the game downloaded, or as long as it was in a save file, then you get extra rewards in the Zenny shop. Like you can purchase the white t-shirt, you can purchase the short shorts, you can purchase like the daishiki or whatever. Like you can actually purchase some of the like the glasses that aren't available. Because there's so much stuff that you can work with. Oh. Because I'm looking at Galaxy right now, and I'm getting some sort of feeling that it might be a Strike sequel type thing. Because if it is, I'm gonna have to choose my monster. Do the add breakers as it. No, like, I'm talking about the clothes. Like I said that they could put in more clothes in this game as long as you have breakers like as a part of like the save files. Because again, for the Japanese people years ago, they did that with fighters. That's where the idea comes from. The bad thing. I'm just experimenting Bandit kind of a lot of damage from that kick. I touch the phone. Alright. Oh shoot. He had to grab me to beat me. You was able to add breakers inside his universe to do the costume. You didn't lock on me while he's getting grabbed. I would pick a Sideman for this, but it's like he doesn't have any like rating that I can take advantage of. Oh, this guy here, Namek Finger. Will you just get hit by the headbutt, man? Man. Okay, so this one is not nearly as hard as I thought it would be. Again, like he can catch you like a super you could kill, but other than that, he doesn't have any armor, so you can take advantage of certain grabs and the like. Okay. But yeah, now that I know he's capable of, it's like I can keep this preset actually. Let me see here. Do the hack people was hack breakers versus resurrection mode as Universe 2. Again, I'm not saying if breakers was an actual mode. I said that it should have been as long as you have breakers like saved in your stuff, then there's additional clothes in the shop that you can purchase for Zenny. Because this way you can spend as much as you want and you can color it whatever you want. Because as much clothes as this game has, they lack the most basic of clothes, which is ridiculous. You try to find regular jeans that are like you try to buy like regular denim jeans, you can barely do that. Like you have to buy something like you gotta buy clothes that has like a holster on it and stuff, or like we got white shirts that have like these like big like logos or loading screens or whatever on it. Let's see here. The breakers already have infinite dragon change modders. Yeah, I'm assuming they do. Because for some reason they need a leg up on everything. Can I help you, man? Get off my tail. Hold on. Because I haven't a clue why this man's staring at me. Is that that... Hold on, give me a second. I think I hear my nephew. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. Got my nephew right next to me while I read the rest of these comments real quick that I missed. So let's see here. They may add more hero characters eventually. Some more hero? What are you talking about? If you're from the Crystal Red, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, this way is easy just to grab. Yeah, the thing, you get grabbed, that like then you're pretty much just dead. Also, unfortunately, I gotta go for a few minutes, dog for a walk. Oh, okay. That 6 key video. Man, why give everybody that picture like that 6 key? That mess is ridiculous because it shouldn't have existed. Like, it's like we found all the keys, there should be 6 of them. Dragon Ball Heroes, the anime. Yep, pretty much. Hmm? Oh. So we got something to say, little man? Up. Alright. I think you're trying to say hey or something. No, it's my nephew just sitting here. Like he's excited about something. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna take you back downstairs, come on. I know. Hey, so what was that? Again, it's my nephew. He's like he's how old? Like 6 months? Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and put him on a chair so he can watch a movie. Okay, I'm back. Let me see here, was that your great uncle? Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm trying my best. You're telling me I guess so. I'd say like my 2 brothers already have children of their own, so I watched the niece and nephew during the weekdays. Domino's Pizza, huh? Hold on. The clothes scheme looks really similar to Ada's, like her where she was supposed to first start type similar. Because when I made her, she was never supposed to have that brown belt around her. Hold on. This is precisely what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure you already know. Like this clothes. Like she was never supposed to have that brown belt with the gold that gold badge like on her chest. Because when I made her, it was supposed to look like the gi I gave God Goku in Battle of Z, where I gave him like the black gi and the red undershirt. That's what it's supposed to be. They never had, but they didn't have any clothes that were like small enough, or just didn't have one like this anyway. So I decided to give her this one. Lauren also has that same clothes in this game, but only because during the story she was in the ending of one of the videos I had, she was pretty much officially trending under Ada. So that's why I gave her the clothes as well, like a passing of the torch type deal. Pepito Jr. Okay.
Sir.
Alright. What the heck was that noise? They got, hold on, what's that? They got dogs in Canton City, or the guy just sat down and made a barking noise or something? As a matter of fact, that reminds me. Before I even start this, bro, I didn't see how much points I have. I'm pretty sure they did this like once, but I want to see where I'm at. I'm assuming probably around, based on the points I got last time, what, like 13k? 14k? I'm assuming that. May I ask why you have 4 million points in 3 days? Again, you would have had to have gotten at least 1.3 million points a day. Hold on, hold on. I didn't even check my own thing. The Frieza on Earth, those give a choice. Should be a Cyber Frieza and a Mecha Frieza. I was surprised Mecha Frieza in this game, like somebody else mentioned before. Okay, never mind. A little under 13k. But I remember that somebody said something like Mecha Frieza. They could have had to where he's a different preset, just with different skills. Maybe like a slight mechanical like voice while he's talking. Like, and I said it because I'm thinking about Cooler and Metal Cooler. It's kind of the same deal with Fourth Form Cooler, because his voice also sounds kind of echoey and metallic.
Sir.
Don't know if amazing grind point. Again, it's like, here's the thing. I was, okay, you know what? I was about to say he was probably grinding glory points, and then something hit me. That's not the bonus. The bonus is parallel quests. So he's just been doing this race since it came out, and hasn't gone off of it since.
Sir.
And again, if we're averaging it at 1.3 million points a day, that's crazy. Because the only time that I've ever gotten 1 million points was when I was fighting the Great Apes, because it's insanely easy to do so. You just need like either Hell Flash, you would need Soul Punisher, Dual Masenko, the new Demo Final Flash, which I haven't tested against him because it hasn't shown up yet. And then there was one other skill. It's like I want to say Crush Cannon, but it takes too long. But there's like, but there's a handful of moves in this game that can get you to max attack points against a Great Ape, and then with that you can get, I think it's like 65k points per. So give me a second. So I'm gonna take 1 million divided by, I think it was like, again, I'm just at 65.5k. So hold on. So yeah, like you would need to do it like 15 times, assuming you get the max points each time. Not difficult. With this one, it's like you would either need to freeze him in place or stun him or something. Like, you would just need something. Like, I know a lot of people are probably using what's that move called? Bomber DX, which is pretty much like the universal skill for each and every race. It does a good amount of damage. It has some good range to it. I feel like for this raid, I could probably... Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. I'll do a Giant Storm preset. Okay, so my phone's actually at a good point right now, because it was at like 10% earlier, now it's like 90 something. So I don't need to charge it right now. Probably put it on something else. Well, simultaneously, I also need to charge the PlayStation 5 controller. Before you ask, no, this is not on the PS5. This game's on the PS4. Again, like I said it before, games like Dragon Ball: The Breakers and Xenoverse, those are staying on the 4. I don't need to download them for the 5 as well. There's no real point. poison. Now I gotta do this one open. There we go. No, you're not. You are not doing a dual ultimate here. Those take way too long. Are you serious? I just headbutted that. But yeah, stop! No, you're not. Stop doing that dual ult. What are you trying to pull here? No. He killed about nerve. So you know that. I'm taking a piece after this. Shoot. There we go. I will look at those comments momentarily. Jesus Christ, I thought that we're supposed to be the one spamming skills for this one. Lois Luggage is having a field day with this one. There we go. And Nimbus. You trying to get damage or not, man? Super armor, oh, I had a plan. I had the plan, I was about to pop attack up. But the same person who's trying to spam dual ultimates is also pop super armor. Just have Tournament Power Goku's like closing the game so people can stop putting the training suit on him. Okay, now I can read the comments that I missed. So give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna scroll up some. Okay. Being top 500 isn't a lifeless at all. I mean, I think it's the amount of participants, really. It's just how long you're actually. It's just how long you're putting in that kind of time into the game. If I'm gonna be honest. But again, it's like sometimes, even like the last festival, it's much easier to get top 500 because there aren't nearly as much participants this time as there was the first one. Because that first one, there was how many? At least 100K people. We're only seeing like a small fraction of that. We're only seeing like a third at max of those people there. Now I'm curious. What were you trying to do? It wasn't you. Dual Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. So you were going to spend 8 years trying to pull your ultimate off. I don't think you quite understand how long that particular move actually is. If you don't just be a normal person and do a dual Milky Cannon or something, that would have took forever to actually pull off. Okay. Instead in the first festival you had to be top 100 with no elite petroleum multipliers. Yeah, that one was kind of tough. Like why someone using dual ultimates, I don't know why. That's why Super Saiyan Blue Aura is so rare. Man, I have to get Super Saiyan Blue Aura. It's a nightmare. I saw that and don't try it at all. Maybe if I try it, I can get the Blue Aura. To train the AI to spam. If you're talking about, yeah, like it's like in the most recent, in one of the more recent updates, they had it to where the AI will just use an evasive farther away as long as you hit them X amount of times. And as long as you keep hitting them, they can keep spamming their evasives. But with Lord Slug here, he was just spamming the skill. He was spamming, what's that move called? What was it called again? I think mine drawing a blank. He was doing it the entire time. Yeah, Rick, Darkness Twin Star. That's the move. He just kept spamming that the entire time. Doing the dual Kamikaze Ghost takes 5 years to pull up. I know, and he was. And the thing is, there's one thing in the check. Who was it? Yeah, it was you. Oh, never mind. He must have unlocked that with somebody else. So my nephew's fussing about something. Alright, let's see here. Can you use body change and raise, not the CPU? I wish. If you could, I mean, here's the thing. At the event that did happen, sure you would get more points because you defeated him, but you wouldn't get as much attack points because of how little health he has. But to answer your question, no, you cannot use body change during stuff like that, or certain events, which I actually, funny enough, tried to pull off in fighters. I picked Gidyu expecting the body change, like the higher health, like the super strong. I forget what raid balls it was. It might have been the UI Goku raid, but I remember against one of the people I was trying to body change it to see if it worked. Some other person, if not people, tried to follow suit, and they also picked Ginyu. Again, me when I was doing it, it was for an experiment. I wasn't trying to do a blind leading the blind to a situation. It was more so an experiment so I could see what I can pull off and actually come up with. Because if it worked, I would have used that for other raids to actually try to get it done faster. Okay. Well, body change is off limits in most things. Yeah, because also imagine if body change was available in Crystal Raid. Imagine trying to fight a Crystal Raid boss that has like 4 helpers. That would literally be everybody's build. You would see 4 people trying to body change you at once. Sorry, I just had to look at him. Okay. So that puts me at how many points now? Get it? Male models have the most interesting, quote unquote, creations that I've seen. Like Saiyans are more basic. The Earthlings are usually cosplays of the people. And then Friezas, they always have a coal planet in their name. And I'm looking at this particular QQ band, it's also not bad. But like I said before, the game should have had it to where, at least nowadays, it should literally be where you can trade stuff to your like your friends, like level 5 or below. The reason why I said it is because way back then I also had that same suggestion. However, this was around the point where people also had all 5 QQ banks, and it was level 5 then, so people would abuse that. But now it's level 6, so I feel like if you could trade in level 5 or below, then it could be that you don't trade in other like modded like QQ banks with people.
Sir.
Just in that regard. Because as much as I would like to trade in certain level 6 QQ banks to my friends, at the same time I know what people would do if they had access to that. Again, like I said, they would just give a lot of their friends that modded QQ bank. And then you won't be able to differentiate who's a modder or not when you're going to fight them. And yeah, you can say that like stat wise, like that, but at the same time I think that I think certain people will have like I feel like the only way you could tell is if you look at their actual like stats themselves, and if the and if the attribute points look a little bit too high, then that's where you can differentiate them. But like during actual fight, no. And welcome back, Saturday. You didn't really miss too much. We were discussing I guess more festival stuff, while also I made it my sole mission for my partner to not pull off a dual ultimate during the raid, because he had dual Super Ghost Kamikaze attack. That takes nearly as long as Meteor Explosion. And the thing is, as flashy as those two moves look, they take way too long. And I sincerely doubt that at the event that he did manage to pull off that ultimate, that it would do any damage. Next update, cross anime outfits. You mean like outfits from different animes or something, like in this game? Because I guarantee you a lot of people will probably say they would want clothes from based on what their preference. Like they probably say Demon Slayer, they probably say Bleach, Naruto. What other game is there? What other anime is there? Because believe me, there's way too many to actually like name off the top of my head. I can also see this game having Fortnite wallpaper, just since it was popular on their end. Look, this game can't even be bothered to put a new emotes outside of cross versus, so I don't know about that. I see two like God of Destruction boots in my face. You know what? That's not a bad idea. Cause I might, if I can do enough damage, I could probably pull off that final flash move. I might have to take out one of the moves. The rest of my Prosecco probably. And here comes Gigantic Roar. From two different people. Because why the heck not? I'm not just spam Bender coming on. I can't get any other damage off the side of that. Because they're gonna keep spamming this move. Great, I couldn't even hit him because they're getting roar. I can't hit him. Dude's opposing. He's gonna do this long head pat pose. Imagine being this many DLCs in, coupled with moves such as Crush Cannon being one of the strongest, if not the strongest, super in the game. Then we have Final Flash Diamond being the strongest ultimate in the game. And we have people still spamming that freaking, what's that move? Gigantic Roar. And then imagine, after that, getting out-damaged by Damagoku. Thank Christ that was the result. I am actually happy to see Goku at placing top 3. I'm actually happy to see that, because that means that he actually trying to get damage and playing to actually make sure everybody gets damage, actually managed to get 3rd place when other people were trying to haul out the damage. That was ridiculous. Yes, that much it was. It was horrendous. We had Orange Piccolo trying to do Apocalyptic Burst, which he only attempted like once or twice. And then we had 2 other people trying to spew out their disgusting breath over here on freaking Lord Slug. Which, now that I think about it, after he did that, it gave me an idea. It dawned on me, and I don't know why it didn't come to mind sooner. So I'm going to take out Elegant Blaster for Final Flash, just in case. I could also do Kamehameha. I could. So yeah, let's do Final Flash, and based on how Lord Slug's fighting, based on what I gotta do against him, no, it's not gonna be especially being Cannon Beast. I refuse. It is against pretty much what I talk about to put that in a raid. I'm not gonna do that as part of a raid preset. I might just put on Giant Storm again. I'll probably keep this one too. And we have Bureau's Close saying clone number whatever, I guess. And you having more, hold on, you having more wins than losses, they have to be in player match. Never mind, most of his wins are actually an endless battle. Probably with some friends. So I'll give him that.
Sup?
Not good. I will admit I kind of jumped the gun there, kind of assuming, because there's a lot of people I see with those clothes having a lot of their matches in player match. So I'm gonna make a room. In the meantime, let me catch up on comments that I missed. Go back. There are 18 different Kamehas in this game. I'm assuming that's no exaggeration either. That's horrendous. Now one guy spent a crap at that Kamehameha. Quote unquote creative CAC. Excluding main character energy when they can't even get a jobber status. I think we need more Kamehamehas, to be honest. Like what? You know what, as a matter of fact, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start it right now. Mainly because I don't want anybody else walking around here doing Gigantic Roar again. So I'm gonna start this one up immediately. This way I can also test out the damage of Final Flash Daima, assuming I'm able to break his stamina and get that off on him. God, Kamehameha. What is this, Breakers? That move was fast in Breakers, so that's actually one of the best supers in the game too. Which I, for some reason, haven't been using for a while. I might have to use it again. Might put that on my, like the base cast plus Cell Max Raider transfer. That's actually what I might do, because right now it's I think it's Blue Gogeta, but like I said, I might need something a little extra. I could keep those. I'll be trying to stand a break. Okay, just make sure you don't do it in a combo, because otherwise it's not going to break them. Oh shoot. You hear about people laughing about at Super Attack. I think he deserves a bit of it. So okay, you know what? What we're laughing about this time about him? Because I'm a bit in the dark about this one. Oh, all that damage, man. Yeah, all that damage. That's what it hit. No, actually, that's what it hits too. I can actually get the What the? Just lag out of that. Someone drew horrendous art. I gotta see it. I want to see it now. I actually want to. I want to see this. These people laughing at me. Heavy laughing. Like, is there a place you can show me that, or at least point me that general direction? Because again, I actually want to see this now. Because I don't want to always make fun of other people's art. That's not what I really do like that. But you know, it's a super attachment. This is the one exception. There we go. I missed all the way up. Considering that... Yeah. So who drew this art? Was it a fan or was it him that drew this? Oh shoot. Oh. But here's the thing, I use the term fan loosely, I'm gonna be honest. Wait a minute, I should be using Lauren, what the heck am I thinking? I'm using Lauren during this. But then again, he does generate energy the fastest with Key Blast. But at the same time, the damage potential, she's level 160. my face now. Well, run up on me. Let's see here. It had me laughing. I don't hurt his feelings. I still gotta see this. So I got slightly more damage than before using this ultimate like that. I did use other moves though. I'm just saying. It's like the only thing about this particular ultimate is the fact that you can't miss it, or you have to hope that he doesn't use the evasive while you're doing it. If you're saying it's a Zenkai boost. I'm assuming that's the plan. He's going to use something like Holstein shot and get yourself killed. Either that or you can use Holstein shot so you can keep spamming riot javelin, either or. I probably should have checked higher. I forgot he's level 115 at 160. Just that quickly.
Sir.
But yeah, let me go to my theme. So I'm gonna go to Lauren. There's one more idea that I have that I probably should have did the first time, which is just spam evil explosion. But yeah, now I'm actually curious to see what this video is called. Unless, of course, it's with the Super Itachi, which I'm pretty sure I'll find it there. So, hold on. Alright. So this preset will be for pretty much just helping out people with doing actually it's that Super Electro Strike. I could probably put on ×4. You know, in case he just runs up on me. And again, that's for But yeah, for this one, I'm gonna switch it. And I have yet to find, and I have yet to have a Super Soul, not Super Soul, a QQ Bang that is as good as this one. Like there might be one, but I do want to try to get one that has no negatives, and that's the toughest part. Because I think because I'm pretty sure I think 25 blue points is the highest you can get, but it's so difficult, and I've never gotten it before. So where is? Yeah, is this one? Instead of bending coming, I need evil explosion. Okay, I already have it. But I do have map to square, so to mess it up. A Final Flash and one other move that's consistent. Because as good as Giant Storm is, if somebody's using Gigantic Roar or does that one move that what's his name? Oh, yeah, like someone does Emperor's Death Beam, like I might mess it up. So I need a move that kind of stays in there a little longer. I'll I'll stick on it a little bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna find a Dory headbutt. Well, I think Super Comedy how it works with that. So I might actually put on Power. No, I'm gonna put on Giant Storm. Only reason is because in case he gets knocked back, or like if he gets knocked back like too far from the character or behind the character, I need something like this to lock onto him. That's the only reason why. Let's see what's saying blue. Again, I'm going to do this a little while longer, then I'm probably going to close it. Because again, like, I still have a couple of days to do this particular raid. I'm not gonna forget to do that. Because the last time with the Topo raid, I didn't do too much of it. There was just a lot going on. So I didn't get the necessary points. Let me check how many points I have. I'm assuming I'm at least halfway there. Are you serious? Oh, I'm below halfway there? Again, the only other unrealistic scenario that I can think of to boost my points at a relatively quick pace is by picking the Cyberman. But if Lord Slug can kill you like a hit when you're like a regular person, then God knows what he's gonna do to you if you pick him. Yeah, I'm like a little under halfway trying to do this. So yeah, now what I'm gonna do is instead of him, I'm gonna use Lauren. I'm gonna create a room too. But yeah, I'm gonna use Lauren because with him, he's held back from the fact that he's level 115. She's 160 and she's maxed out in Key Blast. Okay. This guy might not connect, but I'm gonna check his stuff anyway while it's happening. Hola, soy Eric. Okay. Let's. Okay, so he's new. Because he just finished like the Frieza saga, I think. Like what, today? I saw that trophy just now. Now for alone. You know what's funny? Like, I actually said, despite that outfit being technically, I guess, basic in terms of the male singer standards, I said that that particular clothes should have also been accessible for female COCs as well, like the entire gear, because I know people who make female characters want more stuff like that. And I also remember saying that I remember when Lavender Trinity was doing this. I remember that I was talking about how the Wii Symbol Battle Suit should have been color customizable, amongst other things. Really, every clothes in the game should be color customizable, but then, you know, they can't lock all their stuff behind what's the Star Coin shop. I should have put an ultimate charge. If this guy wants to be a sacrificial lamb, then so be it, but I don't advise getting too close to slug here. This guy here. That dumb behind ultimate. Knowing good and well going to hit it with that other ultimate behind. That's the reason why he pulled that move off. Oh, you're like on me all of a sudden. I just got up slug. Like, The fact that Lord Slug here has been blown up into a million pieces by now is incredibly adorable. Precisely why I have Giant Storm. I knew he can get knocked back. I knew I had to move for a reason. Yeah, so you and I did a lot more damage that time around. And no one used any fixed animation ultimates or supers either. Can I send you those messages in Discord? Yeah, sure. You can. Yeah, that last raid, you know, maybe, I'm pretty sure that raid there was pretty much to make up for the last one. Like, that was kind of the game's way of apologizing by giving us people that actually knew what they were doing and didn't start spam, and didn't spam, Gigantic Roar or anything. Because again, I said it before, the only time somebody uses an ultimate that's a fixed animation that I won't mind is self-destruct. Because for one, the raider has to be, not raider, I apologize, think about, you know, people getting blown up by Nappa, but the raid boss, you gotta blow up, like you have to be super close to him, so he has to let that happen. That, and maybe if you use the limit burst with hits, time skip Molotov. I think those will be the only two I don't mind. If you're doing freaking something like meteor explosion, special beam cannon beast, divine lasso, like stuff like that annoys me. So you need two more like this to get 100k. Like this one, like that right there where I got like 4k points, I believe, maybe. I'm probably around like 60k right now, assuming it counted. I know sometimes people do raids that don't count. Okay, 70k. That's good. So yeah, as long as we have matches like that, I should be able to, with the next two tries, actually be able to get the stuff. Like you said. Again, we just need to make sure that everything goes exactly like that. So I need to stay on Lauren. And even at the event I did get on the Cyberman, I would have to pick Ada, Sakura, or Lauren, because they're all 160 and he's not. And I need the most possible damage when it comes to stuff like that. And I can't do it with him. He's behind, which is precisely why I'm trying to do those particular extra missions to get those. Which, again, I could always... This is the one time I think I'm actually really hoping for the extra mission to come through as part of the weekly bonus for the festival. Because then I could simultaneously get a lot of TP medals while also getting a lot of experience points with them. Because here's the thing, even if I don't get experience, even if I don't get Zenny, I've still guaranteed TP medals. So there is that. That's always going to stay constant. Now, if they had the Super Soul to where there's a chance it could do times 0, 3, 5, or 7 to your TP medals as well, then it'd also be something. Because imagine if you got 7 times the amount of TP medals. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna pretend this thing right now. I'm gonna pretend that you're doing that particular mode. So I'm gonna take 18 and I'm going to pretty much multiply it by 7. That is 126. And like I said, that's assuming they made a Super Soul in the same way that they have this one. Because having an addition to 126 just like that is insane. It's so insane that it's never going to happen, unfortunately. I did my math check here. Mostly it's your attack rating points and multiplies by 5. Okay. So if I were to get like 1,000 points, then that would mean I get like 5k. Okay. Alright. So I would need to get at least 3,000 to 4,000 each time. Hey, what's up, Bird? Okay, Lord Snow should be dead by this. Look at all those spirit bombs. He is definitely trying to fight out of that spirit bomb. You had full health when you did that. You were not in danger when you did that. Why did you do that? Why on earth did you do the health and stamina recovery when we have capsules? I have already told you multiple times There are 6 of us with 4 capsules each. Do the math. There's no point in using health and there's no point in using auto health and stamina recovery. The only time I see that as necessary is if you are doing player matches with no capsules or you're doing extra missions. You said blue ball. Yeah, you're talking about the spirit ball. He kept getting lifted up, so I couldn't do the second half of it on him. However, but to answer your question, no, I did not respond to the comment. The reason why is because there's a lot of ultimates going on and you would not have heard it. So that's why I waited. But I saw the comment about Super Saiyan being stacked on top of Super Saiyan God. So he got a lot more points that time. And I actually managed to get the 4K points. So I just need to do this like one more time then. but yeah, conceptually, I think like Super Saiyan 1, 2, and I don't know about 3. That one's a bit tricky. I say it because that's an unstable transformation, so I don't know how it would couple with God form. As for Super Saiyan 4, I'm not sure if that's going to work. As for Super Saiyan 5 is not even a thing yet. So the only other thing you can couple with something like that is Kaioken. So you can do something like maybe Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan 2 Kaioken. You could probably do something like that, although it would be a lot strenuous on the body. On top of that, I wouldn't even know what color he'd be, honestly. Who knows? He might be. Who knows? He might be orange or something. I don't think they use that color yet. Yep, 92K. Can you make Super Saiyan 4 Diamond outfit fit? Hold on. Cause you're wanting me to put on Super Saiyan 4 outfit with the red hair. Again, I'm not going to be wearing it. I'm only going to show you it. So I'm going to put it on Lauren. After that, she's getting her clothes back. Yeah. Again, 8,000 goes easy. So it could, like, I could literally joke around with Cell Jr. and actually get the points. I think the spam tri-beam. Which, funny enough, I think that version, like the level 160 Cell, I think the level 160 Cell Jr. can pull it off effortlessly. Actually, I'm not gonna do that though. I'm not risking getting one shot by him. Okay. Well, I don't have his boots, but it doesn't necessarily matter. But yeah, that's Super Saiyan 4 battle suit, I guess. I say, like, again, with the exception of the boots, which you could literally just replace that with any white boots in the game. All right, let's put our clothes back on. Okay, so there's this. There was. So, Ginyu Force, right? And then Bardock. It should be a map by set the images. Hold on, I'm gonna check it. Let me see here. Well, actually, first, let me go. Yeah, I could check it right here. Okay. Like, he looks so malnourished in that picture. Because again, when I look at someone like his character, I'm used to the models of like Xenoverse, where the characters like get a little bulkier. He looks like he never worked out a day in his life. Okay, so I'm gonna do this one more time to get the 100K. Then I might do the one of the other what's it called? I might do the parallel quest for like 2, 3 times or something like that, and then I'm try to make the QQ bangs, and I'll probably call it. Is your name Terrence? No, I know he at home crying. I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure that on YouTube he'll probably try to put this particular like unbreakable poker face or something on, but realistically, like behind the camera, he's probably freaking bursting into tears. Hmm. So, oh, someone above me? Oh, okay. Okay, so just her. The Great Priest? Yeah.
Greetings.
You know what? Even though it's never going to happen, I'm actually surprised that with this interview thing that the Supreme Higher Time is doing, it should have been, instead of it just being Kaba, it should have been other people that she's interviewing. I said it before. I said that she could have interviewed like Gohan. She could have interviewed Krillin, Android 18. It could have been even if it was hit for like a brief couple of seconds because he's a man of a few words.
The Festival of Universes is
It also could have.
Everyone's really bringing it.
It also could have been
the first moves you
like
make
the
are crucial.
like the Grand
Let's
Priest
see
or
which
something.
universe takes the lead.
This is for all the
Greetings.
Orbles. Good luck to all.
But again, I feel like it was a bit lazy for them to include the same dialogue for each one. The only thing that's different about any of this is the fact that she pretty much just says good luck on the fourth Festival of Universes. After that, all the dialogue is the same. So I'm pretty sure she just said combatants of the like such and such festival or something like that. You probably took a couple of seconds to record those, and they're probably just putting those into each and every festival after that. Because the rest of it, like I said, is exactly the same. There's nothing really different about it, which is something I've hoped would happen, but unfortunately that's not the case. Okay, so without further ado, let me go ahead and get this last raid in, assuming it doesn't up and croak on me and disconnect me from this. Must be a Timu version. The Greasy Priest. That's just wild. Grand Priest will be playable one day. He'll just snap his fingers, all your health be gone. This game not gonna keep paying for more voice acting. I'm also like soon what's gonna happen is that either one of two things is gonna happen. One of three things. A, they're gonna reuse lines from characters that already exist. B, the characters will be AI voiced. Or C, they won't have a voice at all. Snap his middle finger. How many people in Dragon Ball did the middle finger thing? Because I know that Vegeta did it. I see Nappa did it right there. I know that Raccoon did it. And the people make the memes or whatever with Goku Black doing it. Like, let me see here. Have you seen Goku's third son in Dragon Ball? No, I don't think I have. Good question. Is Nappa a good pun like the other Saiyan names? What is his name supposed to be based off of? I know they're all based off vegetables. Like Kakarot was carrot, Broly is broccoli, Vegeta I'm pretty sure is just vegetable. They got characters like Turles and Tarble. I was blocked. Vegeta is also a mixed spice of soups and meats, by the way. Okay. What the? Are you? Oh. Oh, now he's just immune to all that hits now. Oh, that one. That character, yeah. I heard that name. Well, my mind drew a blank there for a second, but I know of her. Nappa is the name of a cabbage. Alright, and then Cabba is just cabbage. And then kale is literally kale. And the colors for being colorful. So, okay, if that's the case, where's Bardox? This man knew I was coming and did that. In total, there has been 42 times where characters flip people off in Dragon Ball Z, and there was probably like 0 in Dragon Ball Super. Because believe it, like if Dragon Ball Super was as raw as like Z, I guarantee you Goku Black would have freaking flicked him off. I guarantee you. You gotta grab me. Every time we get close. Oh, did we use the oh. Yeah, we did. Okay. I think that drama super number one kids to flip people to flip people off. Yeah, I know it's again I know it's more friendly to younger audiences in comparison to the Dragon Ball Z and the original Dragon Ball. Bardock is a root vegetable. Okay. And hello, Doctor. Say Mirror was weird. Just to be 100% sure that it counted, I always gotta check. Okay, I got it. So I got the points necessary for this one. Okay. Kakarot, yeah. So those I already knew. Like Kakarot is a carrot, kale is kale, cauliflower is cauliflower, and then Kaba is cabbage. Those I do know. And then Raditz was a radish. The shallot is a shallot. Yeah. And speaking of shallot, people already know about it, about him being Sparking Zero. Some people say it's a missed opportunity for him to be in this game. And the thing is, it's like there's still time. It's not like guaranteed, but there is still a chance of him showing up to this game. Let's see here. So Giblet is Giblet. Vegeta is vegetable. Was Toriyama hungry to come with these names for Saiyans? I mean, I don't think. Mainly because while the Saiyans are more so for food, like you know, like freezer, we got coolers is cooler. We got king cold and chilled, like they're all cold puns. So I'm pretty sure everything has like a particular pun to it.
Greetings.
I'm used to doing these. I could do the other one again, but again with this one, you get to 220 while simultaneously getting a Wii symbol key. So I'm going to do each of these once, and then I'll probably call it. Because after that, 26 minutes from now, for me at least, maybe everybody else, that's when the I guess the next one starts, right? Is that? I'm pretty sure again. I'm pretty sure that's when the next one starts. And then an hour from then, I'll probably post the results of this week. And since I don't need to load up his thing anymore, I no longer need help. So he won't be jumping in my fights any longer. I think the points don't count if the host of the room is from another region. Is that what's going on? That's weird. Sorry, Jackie, his damn self believed him. I think the developer will have us make Charlotte on our own with wig and outfits. You mean kind of like how they did the Daima characters and Android 19 and Android 20? No, Dr. Giro. I mean, just stuff like that. Just have it to where you have all the necessary tools to make the character, but they don't have the character in there. It's a bit of a missed opportunity though for them to not be here. Same thing with Semi-Perfect Cell. Yeah, and Frost as well. Okay. Let's get this one done. Zamasu, Goasu, Degasu, Arensu. Yeah, that too.
You're gonna regret ever looking down on us! Go, Ten! Show them what we're made of! They'll be so surprised! Hey, you two! Don't let your guard down! By the way, Trunks, are you ever gonna give me that toy you promised me? Oh, yeah, about that. How about we finish this fight first?
Alright.
Never imagined someone like this existed. Looks like I needed to train more.
Go on! So strong! I can still fight! Go-Ten, it's dangerous here! What? It's okay. You can leave it all to me, Videl. Am I losing? I trained with my dad. It'll take more than this to beat me. What should I do? This is getting really bad. Ow! Ow! Trunks, I think we should just quit now. Go on, Mom. It really hurts.
You don't like the crossover versus game mode. I think it's decent, but the thing is that it takes a while. So I only do it during festivals. Oh my gosh, this is either too much right fast. How do I get to level 81 from 80 fast? Do you mean level 1 to 80, or do you mean level 81 from? Like it's. Did you already talk to like Guru and stuff?
I'm going to fight with all I've got.
That's a dirty trick, you cheater.
That was surprising. Pretty good. Now this is what fighting is about. Is Super Saiyan 2 not good enough? What happened? What a pain. Damn it! Don't think this is the end!
I'd rather do things at my own pace with myself. There's no real incentive outside of the festival. I talk to girls to get no experience. Did you... Wasn't there, which thing was it? Because I remember that, he increases your level cap. What are you guys happy when it comes to this game edition?
You fool! Do you realize that fighting me is pointless? Impossible! What's with it?
Hey! Looks like you're having fun. Let me in on it.
Kakarot, is that really you? Is that really you, Kakarot? What? Damn it! I lost!
Never change, Raditz.
I see. So this is where I felt that huge power.
Time to die!
Gotta pull through.
Not bad at all.
Damn it!
Not.
To let you get away!
It's up to me. I will change the future! That was surprising. Pretty good. Not bad. Now it's getting exciting. Not good. Didn't think I'd be pushed this much. Super Saiyan 2 not good enough?
Someone has been slacking the train. This is a joke. Too weak for this? But I have to protect Earth.
Bravo! Simply splendid.
Some mustache glasses. I normally play cross versus every day for the 40 TV Medals Daily Award. I understand that. That might be the only real incentive for it. I mean, like, the only other way you can do it is if you're playing with a group of friends. Because again, like I said before, doing it with randoms, you could either have... It's like, you can have people like around your skill level doing just as good, everybody's getting the points relatively fast, or it's a one-man show, where everybody's kind of sitting around doing nothing. Which is unfortunate because sometimes it's like you'll actually see even the AI doing better than some of the human players, and that's ridiculous. A good non-grindy content made me happy. This is everything but that. Also hit the players and not the game, truth be told. Yeah, because again, like I said, the game at face value is actually good. It's just the community that makes it bad because they try to find every sort of... They try to find every exploit and rely on every mod to get the one up on people. And it's ridiculous. Like, because again, mods should not exist, like, at all. The first instance of that, I believe, was way back when. It was when, you knew somebody was a mod because it would either have Angel 21's clothes, like the coatless version, or they would have Fuse Zama's wig. That's when you knew. Nowadays, you just see a bunch of giant mechas running around and everybody with all 5 Bang stats. Alright.
Greetings.
Why was everyone at you? I don't know. If I had a decent answer, I would let you know, but I don't have one. I'll just pick this preset. I haven't played this preset in parallel quest in a while. I'm probably gonna eat after this anyway, so this will be my last thing. I'm just good.
Come on, let me see your power. You're pretty good. That was one heck of a move. Doesn't look like I should hold back here. What happened? You look strong. I can't wait to go at it. What pain? What? I am being pushed? How is this possible?
A mere earthling would dare face me.
I mean, you're already getting your behind work earlier, Vegeta.
That was surprising. Pretty good. Is that it? I can still go for more. Not good. Didn't think I'd be pushed this much. Lost? What happened? Stop. This is getting annoying. What? I am being pushed? How is this possible? All cards on the table. Don't hold back.
Where you going?
Pretty good. Not bad. Impossible! How could this happen? I am the warrior prince, Vegeta, the way I was before. Now you've really done it. A foolish final act! Seriously, you'll have no hope of defeating me if that's all you've got. How dare you! Dare you hear me? It's Super Saiyan Thor. Come fight me if you want to die! Power is insane! What happened?
This is, I think, the only mission whereas like the clear conditions don't matter because they want you to beat Goku first, if I remember correctly, and then Vegeta would just fly off. For this one, you can defeat him in either order and you'll still get it.
I'm pretty strong right now.
Stop! Fool! This is getting annoying! What? I am being pushed? How is this possible? Darn it! This can't be! What?
You're not bad at all. That tickles. Your attacks, that is. This is bad. Even as a Super Saiyan 4.
Ah, no! I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am the one that will defeat you!
That's a good attack, but it doesn't work on me. Is that your full power? Not bad. This is getting fun. It seems I've gotten carried away. Sorry, but I won't go easy on you.
Oh.
With that attack!
Jump in, that's the time, Goku.
Here goes. And here's another. There. There. Whoa. You're really well trained, aren't you? There. This is getting fun! This isn't good. What power?
Bravo! Simply splendid.
Okay, is it that one, you got to correct me if I'm wrong. Was there a particular wish called like I want to grow more or something like that? Because again, like you're supposed to do that one mission enough to where you're trying to get the Dragon Balls with Nail. And then there should be a exclamation mark on the top of on top of Nail, and I believe he lets you in to where Guru can increase your level cap. It was something along those lines. Again, like I said, I haven't done that thing in probably dang near a decade, so I actually so like you got to correct me if I'm wrong on a particular detail. Actually, you know what? I want to try something. Normally I do Beerus's clothes and Bardock's clothes. I want to try the clothes I actually got from this particular parallel quest. So I'm gonna try the Wii symbol gi, and I might do the battle suit.
Welcome, friend.
I'm gonna do it like 5 times, and they'll probably call it. Okay, that's went too far. Yeah, see, because of like that. Wait, actually, give me a second. I want to check something. I want to see if there's any 5 stars that does a lot of key and strike supers. I'm assuming Bardock? No. I remember there being at least one piece of clothes that does that. There's Lord Slug's clothes. You know what? I'll try his twice, and I'll try 2 random ones. I'm not gonna do 5. So I'll do Lord Slug's clothes. Okay, so those are terrible. Okay, let's go ahead and go to what I was originally gonna do, which was the battle suit. This is the only semi-decent one, but there are ones I already had that are superior to it, so I can't keep it. And this was also not as good as I wanted it to be. So I end it right here, because, well, for one, I need to get my stuff back. So because again, if you don't know, if you're trying to make QQ bangs, don't press circle to return, because it will save it. Just close the app and then retry. You'll get your money back. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me scroll up the comments real quick. The light person's game finished album 7 minutes to 1 week. You touched my head. We'll get that checked. You say you can call it 3 times. Yeah, no. Well, I'm calling it now. So, if you watched or plan to do so in the future, when whatever happens, I guess, I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, you can always click the Discord link to post whatever you want, whenever you want. Again, like I said before, the only rule there is just to be respectful and to just be sure that your content goes into the right folders, because you wouldn't want the wrong audience seeing certain pictures or, I guess, certain like text or whatever. With that, I will see you guys next time.